Oh, I don't
Andy,
even
this
know.
is the okay.
I
So,
don't even know. All right.
I just want to show you something.
I'm not.
This is all access. So, my name is Tashawn Wilson. My handle on Facebook is Ramel Wilson. I use that because you got to get as close to your name as possible, as far as I understand on Facebook. But my name is Tashawn Wilson. Everybody knows me as Fatboy, and thank you for having me today.
All right, absolutely. Tell me a little background about yourself.
Well,
Where did you start? I know a Fat Boy as the infamous guy that started Day Rave, and I remember Ragtop, and I know you've been doing parties way before me. Like, I just got into it when Ragtop was lit. Tell
I,
me about a
I
little bit before
started
that.
I started in the street. I was in the street. I was a typical kid, and I linked up with Money Mike, who at the time was Ricky Blaze's manager. Ricky Blaze used to be a hot artist for kids, and well, he's a hot artist. Period. I'm not saying for kids. And Mike had the link for him because that's his son's godfather. So we put together a production. Ricky Blaze came through, and it was a smashing success. And we just continue to do that. Don't worry about it. We continue to do that. Can we cut for a minute? I'm sorry. Yo,
Check.
yeah, bro. A gasket is not no money, bro.
Bro, when was you gonna call me back,
I
bro?
get no. It's just no. I'm doing an interview. That's why.
Oh,
Yeah. Say what up.
hold up, Andy.
Oh, what's up?
I was gonna call you right after this shit.
Interview.
Yeah. This shit we supposed to do by the studio.
Oh. My bad.
Ain't nothing. I'm gonna knock it out. Call you right back.
So what should I do, bro?
You want it? Go get it, bro.
Yo, bro, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. You telling me that, and I always call you for vehicles. This is gonna be the second time, bro.
Yeah, bro. Anything wrong with the V? I'll give you your money back, and that's on the gang. All right.
All right, bro.
All right. I'm gonna take it. Yeah.
No. Let's load down your phone.
I'm
Well,
turning shit.
how do you turn this one off?
Just turn the volume off.
Yeah, I don't have an iPhone, so.
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, yeah.
All right, yeah, let's do it. All right, so do that intro. Well, how did you get your start?
I got my start with Money Mike. He was my partner for many, many years. How it happened was basically Money Mike was Ricky Blaze's manager at the time. He was a hot artist, trending artist coming up. Me and Money Mike put together a production, and it did very well. And after that, we was just off to the races, and we started to just put together many more productions, and we had a winning situation.
Okay, I understand that. Where did the term gang promoter come from?
Okay, so I can't like I can't call nobody's name. You know what I'm saying? But what I will say to you is the people that I affiliate with happen to be affiliated. So where I throw a party at, they would come. Some of them my homeboys, some of them looking for girls. Everybody has their own reasons for showing up. Whatever the reason is, the mode was to have a good time. Sometimes things got a little out of hand, but I really never accepted that from the community. I'm not a gang promoter. It just so happened gang members are at any party. It don't matter what you know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter what you do.
Yeah, I understand that. All right, so I'm gonna ask you to think right now. If you could pick any adjective you feel as though people would describe you as, what would it be? Based on your experiences with people, it can be business or personal, or you can give two answers, like either business or personal.
Savage, bro. When it comes to this business, I'm a savage. Um, I think that word could be misunderstood because I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything with anybody. If it's not making money, it's not making sense. And a lot of people, you as a business owner, I'm sure could attest to the fact that people just come around because you got something going on.
Absolutely.
And when ain't nothing going on, it just so happens that they disappear. So they magicians. So I just learned how to be a better magician.
Okay.
You know, that's how I'm gonna explain that.
Okay.
But you ask 10 different people about me, you'll get 10 different answers.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
All right, let's address the elephant in the room. I'm pretty sure people want to know, what are you in the hospital for right now?
7 years ago, that's crazy because that's when my man died. I was diagnosed with CHF, which is congestive heart failure. What that condition is where my heart doesn't pump as strong as the regular person's. So it's hard to get blood to my extremities. You know what I'm saying? So they have to give me water pills and different diuretics and medications to move my blood in my system. It also doesn't help that I'm big. So, it causes a lot of complications. And once your heart is not functioning right, it slows down everything else in your body. So if I'm not having problems here, I'm having problems there. That's why I'm always, people that know me, that's why I'm always like, haven't been seen in a while. I'm always in the hospital because, especially in the summertime, the air becomes so thick that it's very hard for me to breathe. I need a ventilator and stuff like that. Winter time I'll be Gucci though because the air is so thin that I'll be cool. I'm always in my car, got the AC on. But yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty much it. And this is the first time. You're the first one that knew that. You're the first person hearing that. I mean, people that know me personally, they know what's up. But the community really didn't know the extent of my sickness. It's a progressive.
So this has been going on for 7 years throughout all the parties and everything. That's
Right. But it gets worse. It's a progressive disease. So, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you're not taking care of yourself and eating the right way, it's going to become worse. And that's what happened. I stopped giving a fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
How has that affected, your personal life, like the way you deal with people, things like that?
Okay. Well, I said I had a bombshell for you, and here it is. June 6, 2020. And let me start by saying this. 2020 has been the worst year of my life. And it's not coming from a personal standpoint. It's coming from the fact that I've seen so much death. I've seen so much sickness. I've seen so much, you know what I'm saying? Like just too much. We all been through so much in 2020. So this year is really canceled. It was canceled from the beginning. First day of the year, Kobe died. That's when I knew something was going on. It was wrong. But back to the point at hand, my sickness has transformed me through a heart attack. June 6th, I had multiple heart attacks. When I got diagnosed with this condition, they put what's called an ICD right next to my heart. Excuse me. The ICD is a small box that electrocutes your heart when it starts to beat the wrong way. I was in my house. I didn't know what was going on. COVID-19 had just hit like Earlier, I was eating Rasta pasta every day. Smoking. At that time, I smoked cigarettes. But I started smoking when COVID hit 19 hit. I started smoking weed. I was drinking because you become part of the boredom. There's nothing to do. After you played every video game, after you done everything you could possibly do in your house, you start looking for outlets to entertainment. So I had a heart attack, a double heart attack. And my ICD engaged. And it saved my life. I went into cardiac arrest. I died. I flatlined. And when I woke up, I knew that there was only one person that saved my life. And that's God. Because there was no reason for me to be here at that point. I had given up on myself. So that's why a lot of people don't understand when they see me writing on Facebook, or I'm like, God is good, or I'm giving away clothes, or I don't own anything. I don't have anything. I'm not a special man. It's just time for me to do God's work. And that's what I'm going to do, and that's what I am doing.
How has that experience changed you for the better or the worse?
Well, it's a very humbling experience. Very, very humbling experience. And you appreciate the little things of what life is really about once God reveals them to you. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, the old guy that everybody remembered, the scumbag, he died on June 6th. And, God lifted up a new gentleman. And that's why, a lot of things that I'm doing and saying, people can't comprehend or understand. But you got to remember that sometimes it's not for you to comprehend and understand. You know what I'm saying? Everybody lives to the tune of their own drum. And I'm just going to continue to do God's work and what he asked me to do. So let me get my plug-in. This is my plug-in. If you have any clothes, old games, video games, phones, 516-373-9222. There are a lot of people that live less fortunate. There's a lot of us who have an abundance of things that we don't use, that we don't need. We're hoarding them for memories when other people could use them. So yeah, I'd like for everybody to donate whatever they can, canned goods, whatever the case may be.
All right, absolutely. All right, I know that we knew each other for, okay, let me start that back. I know that we knew each other for a very, very, very long time. Like, I think I was about 16 when I met you. Tell the public a little bit about that. So,
Okay. I used to always hear about, excuse me. This young dope photographer video coming up. That was you. I had an idea that I conveyed to you that it was like, I think we did the mixed DVD.
yeah. I should have still on YouTube. Right?
Yeah, it was crazy.
We're still on YouTube, right? It's cool.
Where we would go to different neighborhoods and interview the culture. I'm not going to say the gangs, the culture. Sidebar, the way shit is right now, I would not do that. Because we was fearless. I mean, we used to go to Ebbets Field, Lincoln Terrace Park. We was everywhere.
Yeah, we was in Canarsie.
But shit got a little critical for me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it's not Twitter fingers no more. People are really dying.
Yeah, people are dying. That's a fact. People are really dying, and it's scary
Yeah,
because it's black people killing black people.
yeah,
And then we get up and say Black Lives Matter.
yeah.
Could you pass me that water?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Excuse me.
Okay. What can you say about your spirituality right now? How do you feel that this has brought you closer to God, and how you treat your friends and your family? How is it different?
Well, I'm definitely a devout Christian. Pardon me. I'm a devout Christian. Some of my friends don't understand it. A lot of people in my family don't understand it. But I've been a scumbag all my life, leading people to parties and leading people to destruction. And I just feel like it's time to lead them somewhere different. You know what I mean? There needs to be a new voice that's not scared to tell people that, I love God. God has changed my life. God has saved my life. Without him, I am nothing. I used to think that it was Fatboy pulling the strings. And then again, it's the public's fault also. Because sometimes they'll build you up to break you down.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And you start to think that you that guy because you could throw a good party, or you that guy because you could bring a couple people out the house. But no, actuality, that was a blessing from God. You know what I'm saying? And who's kept me over the years and made sure that I had everything that I needed. So praise the Lord. And yeah, that's just what it is, bro. And it's like now that I'm saved, I look at things differently. I move differently. I talk differently. Right now, it's about health and wealth, man. And I would implore that to all the younger members of society. Just being gangster and being popular, it doesn't last long, and it's very far in between. So you should try to generate some wealth and generate some health, because
Good.
I'm doing well, but I'm doing bad at the same time
Yeah.
because I did not take care of myself. So now I'm fighting to get my health back, which is a struggle every day.
I get that. I remember, well, you did say a little bit about how YE started. I just wanted to ask, whatever happened to YE? I used to come to some of you guys and you guys would just tell me, hey, YE is over, blah, blah, blah. I never really understood it. What
Okay,
happened?
well, when Gerard died, Gerard Grant, his name is Jeezy. If you ever see me say R.I.P. Jeezy or Jeezy Team, that is and was a very good friend of mine. And my brother, he lost his life to gun violence. You know what I'm saying? There's been no arrest made or anything like that. No information has come forward about his murder. But it really scarred me. It hurt me. It broke my heart. I lost my passion. And believe it or not, that's when I got sick. So you could say he broke my heart, And I didn't really want to do it no more. And neither did Mike. Mike been wanted to stop. He didn't like the direction things were going in, not as far as business, because we was making crazy money, but Mike is not, he don't like the aggravation. You know what I'm saying? He don't like the aggravation. And it's like Jeezy had told both of us, yo, we need to elevate. We need to step up. We need to get out of this little circle and box that we in and start to, expand. And I used to tell him, shut up. But I see what he's saying now. And it's just so crazy that you never understand things until it's too late. And you know what I mean? Like, what I wouldn't do to just speak to him again. You know what I mean? Real shit. RIP to my God, man.
Word.
Yeah.
How is the relationship between you and Money Mike right now?
It's getting better. It had like any relationship, and you gotta say pause, because niggas is funny what they talk when you put this online. And our relationship had strains. We lost a good friend. Me and Mike didn't really know how to communicate with each other. Mike, has a family, a beautiful family, by the way. You know what I mean? So I kind of felt like he left me out. But he's advancing. He's growing. You know what I'm saying? You should want better for your friends. You know what I mean? We can't stand in the same box all our lives. And me and Mike's mom was very close. And, she passed away. I know that took a toll on him. His sister passed away. So Mike was dealing with a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So he's very big on family. And I didn't understand that until now. He's very big on family, and that's what keeps him comfortable. And what keeps me comfortable is being outside.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But when you trying to take a married man outside, you naturally going to have problems. You know what I'm saying?
Naturally.
And naturally going to have problems. So that was a little bit of, out of order. And then I was sick, and, he got his own situations to deal with. And nobody doesn't owe you nothing. It's like when you go to jail. You know what I mean? You might get a few cards and calls the first couple months, but after that, nigga, you on your own. Nobody owe you anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You were supposed to make sure you have it.
Yeah.
To deal with any issues that you have. So yeah, man, like we definitely after I came back to life, that's what I'm gonna say. Mm-hmm. I called him and I told him that I love him. And I thank him because Mike saved my life. The first time, I didn't know nothing about a promoter. Mike, all right, so a lot of people don't know, I started out with Maestro Entertainment. Shout to Vincey King, shout to Leon, shout to Excitement, those are my guys. You know what I'm saying? Country Killer, Sparky. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was a team, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we was very good, actually. Very, very good. And I learned so much from them dudes. You know what I'm saying? They really put me in level one of my life, on the promoter life. And they also, Leon, he also brought Day Rave to me. You know what I'm saying? So, you've never heard me try to say I created anything. I didn't create anything. I enhanced it, though. But Leon brought it to me because he knew some little kids from Rise Way that was doing, some dancing party. Big up my man Ezzy. Big up Rico. Big up Skiggy. Big up Footloose. You know what I'm saying? Assassin Empire is the name that they went by back in the days. And we got together and we started making magic, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, me and Mike is Gucci. We chilling. We talk like, every other day. And, you know what I'm saying? We just, this is our lives on different paths. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. What happened between you and Kim?
Kim is a beautiful person, a very good person. Kim, when I first got sick, Kim used to take care of me. We lived in the same house. No, nothing crazy, no relationship, nothing like that. We wasn't involved in any type of way. That was my sister. That is my sister. I got caught up in a conversation that I shouldn't have, where I said something about her. I'm not going to expose or explain the situation, but something went missing in the house. Long story short, I didn't take her side the way I should have. And they come to find out she was right the whole time. So she really stopped fucking with me after that and had resentment towards me. And she's right. She's 100% right for that. But wherever she is, Kim, I love you. And, she had twins. They big boys now, but, I just want to let her know that I love her. I'll always be here for her. Because I will never forget that she took care of me when I was sick. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that's in the party world that's been holding me down that you wouldn't even know. Because they don't come out and say, they're not looking for accolades. They just do what they do. You know what I'm saying? So I respect all of them and I love them.
Yeah. The passing of Jeezy, how did it affect the YE team? Do you think?
True word. Just press stop or something.
Stop.
Yeah, you see, it's just
It's just like turned on.
yeah, so we're just gonna rock out.
Yeah.
The passing of Jeezy. It hurt us all, bro. That shit hurt us, and we never, nobody ever recovered from that. Never ever recovered from that. So it's one of those situations where
Hold on, we can't do that. This is OD. What the hell is going on? All right, so the passing of Jeezy, how did it affect the YE team?
it it devastated us, man. Like I've never felt hurt like that in my life. In my life, I've never felt that type of hurt, you know. And then my grandmother died, and then before my grandmother died, Miss Lydia died, which is Mike's mom. And me and her was very close, you know. She was a darling, bro, like a sweet lady. Like I just started feeling like everybody that loved me and I loved them was just leaving me, and I fell into depression. You know what I'm saying? And I went and bought a dog. That's and my dog saved my life. So when you see me post my dog a lot, that's why I post my dog a lot, man. Because a dog is a very loyal creature. They can't speak. They don't, you know what I mean? They don't judge you. They just want to be with you, you know?
What are you into now, business-wise?
Heavy in the investment, baby. My protege, which is Eric Baker. Y'all know him as Prince of New York. Richie is doing very well. I'm very happy about that. So it's like I'm left, but I never left, you know? And I'm getting the bugs. I got the jitters, bro. Because, you know, when you do something for so long, I understand what Jordan and them go through. It's hard to walk away. Even though, you know, that's what I've been trying to do, weed myself out of the scene. That's why I don't come around. But it's hard. Because it's something that I love to do.
Yeah.
And I made a lot of money doing it, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but everything is well, you know, I sell products with spiritual content now. I don't know if you can see this. This is my wristband. It reads, "Impossible is very possible with God." You know, so I got T-shirts. I just feel like I need to put out a message of positivity. So many times we get caught up in the Fendis and the Dior's and the Gucci's of the world. Who's talking for God? Who's speaking for God? Because He loves us all, and He gives us everything that we want. So I think that somebody need to be on His team doing His work, and that's what I'm doing.
Absolutely. How's your friendship with you and Rels?
Oh, that's my brother, man. As you can see when you just came in, he just called. Always checking on me. He's been Rouse is a young dude, but he's an old dude. Wow, this shit just got louder. I don't know.
Yo.
It's like, shut up. Just press stop, I guess.
Inactivity alarm.
You press stop.
Press any key to silence. Okay. Yeah,
All right,
turned
back
it
to the question. How's the relationship with Rose?
How's your relationship with you and Rels?
Oh, that's my brother, man. Like, oh, that's my guy. Go book the Vision. Go book your time at the Vision Studio also. That's Rose Studio that he started. It's very successful. And I'm very proud of him and happy for him. You know, his daughter, Anaya, everybody knows her. She's a little star. Got her own little business. And it's doing well, you know what I'm saying? And the family's doing well. Like he's
Got it together.
he got his shit together. Yeah, it's a fact. And he's a young guy, man. He got his shit together. And I'm very happy for him. You know, that's my brother.
All right. Anything that you really want to, get off your chest before we go?
What I would say.
Can we do, I guess, how much longer
like 15 minutes.
Okay, I'll come back.
No
What's
problem.
going on?
Huh?
Anything happened? We alright?
Sorry.
No, she said she'll come back.
I'll come back. It's non-emergent. I'll let you finish, okay?
No problem.
Just gotta change the bag. That's why I
Oh, the IR is ready for me?
No, I gotta change the.
No, she's asking.
Oh, she's gonna do a blood test to get you the CPAP at home.
Oh,
As soon as this way.
No problem.
you're putting your address and shit from now.
Gotcha.
Sandwich crisp.
She's 70.
All right, I got 35.
Gotcha. I'm hungry too. Need something to eat.
That food down there, apple bomb or whatever that shit is,
Yeah, oven pan.
that shit is mad good.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna order some Uber Eats. I could do that, right?
So what?
I'm gonna order
Uber
some
Eats.
Uber Eats.
It'll probably give them a hassle to come in here. Maybe.
Nah, I do it all the time.
Oh, really?
They're gonna have one of the aides going on to get it.
All right, I'm gonna come back in 15 minutes and you guys are done, okay?
All right, cool.
Thank you so much. What was that last one? Oh. Is there anything that you feel that you want to get off your chest before we head out?
Yeah, I got a few things I want to say. The first thing I want to say is God is love. Okay, and what used to happen to me is I used to get caught up in not being able to receive my blessings because I wasn't ready to receive my blessing. I wasn't aligned the right way to receive my blessing. God wants to give you everything that you want, but He won't give it to you if you got hate in your heart. Remove all of that shit from your heart, because it doesn't, like, what somebody else is doing and what they're going through and what, that shit has nothing to do with you. Try to help them, try to support them. You know what I'm saying? That's the best method you can go about anything. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, realize who you are. Black kings and black queens. We spend the most money in the world. We could have generational wealth if we wanted to, but we rather keep giving our money to people that disrespect us and don't care about us. You know what I'm saying? And then we ask our friends for discounts, and we don't want to support black business. Yes, sometimes black businesses don't have the means, or they don't meet some of the criteria, but they're still a black business. And instead of ripping them down, teach them how to be better. You know what I'm saying? Let's show them. You know what I mean? And for the guys who have made money in this game, invest in the kids, man. You remember we were young one time. We wanted to be who we became. We became that. Because there's a lot of old niggas still holding on and not letting these kids flourish, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's a travesty. Because there's a lot of young talent out here. I've looked at some of these events and some of these concepts, some of these businesses, pop-up shops, and I think it's brilliant. And I'm going to support every black person I possibly can. And I'm going to support people in general because God doesn't have hate for anybody. You know what I'm saying? But I believe that you should take care of your own before you take care of everybody else. And and that's what I'm gonna do. Also, you know me, I'm a businessman. Gotta plug it in. Soca Glow Fest, September 4th. Shout out to my man Richie. It's going down crazy. And right now I'm with some business ventures that I got coming up. Um, I'm trying to open another location to the studio. You know what I'm saying? Also, if you have any ideas or if you have a spark or something, you know what I mean? I have a team of people that really support me and they know that I'm good with iron talent. So you could call me at 516-373-9222. Let's get your ideas off the ground. Don't let nobody tell you no you can't. Because people have been telling me no I can't for a long time. It's not true. You can do whatever you want to do. God bless everybody. Have a good day.